I didn't have Netflix for a few months and I got it again recently. And I noticed this feature on there. I think it's been there for a few months, but it's called the skip intro button. And I can't believe that there's people out there, even if you're binge watching a TV show, people that will actually skip an intro. I don't know if it's just being a huge fan of TV and, getting right back to, the classics like, the Rod Serling, famous Twilight Zone intro. And I even love these crazy long intros like the one to Manimal, which was about 4 or 5 minutes long. And I can't believe there's intros on Netflix that are about 16 seconds long. I have timed them. And people will skip past the 16-second intro and even skip the recap and don't mind the credits being squashed and stuff like that. But let's delve into it a bit deeper and see why I think it's totally sacrilegious to skip an intro. And we'll have a look at some of my favourites also. Let's go! When I was growing up, for me and most of the people I knew, Sunday night was bath night. And it got in the way of me watching these awesome TV shows, so it was really annoying. I always remember having my bath about 8:30 at night, because I knew at 9 o'clock one of my favourite all-time TV shows was starting. And so for me, the most at the time, I'd even occasionally have my tea in there, usually like a toasted cheese sandwich or something like that. And as it was getting closer to 9 o'clock, I'd be like eating my cheese sandwich and finishing my bath. I'd get out the bath and wrap a towel around me, dry me off a little tiny bit. And because I lived in some kind of weird cartoon house, the bathroom was right next to the living room. So I'd fly out the bathroom, right into the living room, slide right next to the fire, wrap my towel around me, and if I'd timed it just right, a car would smash through a window on the start of this intro, and I knew good times were ahead. The intro to The New Professional started with a car coming through a window like that, funny enough. How did them car phones work in like 1979? Were they like radio based? Professionals. Still can't believe to this day, and I guess time passes, but really we've only got one professional left. Gordon Jackson passed away unfortunately. He's my favourite. Doyle there, Martin Shaw. Famous in my mind for Run the Gauntlet. Remember that? Fat fan. Made a computer game about it and everything. Lewis Collins, he was almost James Bond. Talk about intros, some of the best you'll ever see are the ones from 80s cartoons. They literally took it to a completely another level. I mean, when I watched the ones to Centurions, I could realise why my favourite colour is green and I love the name Max. And watching things like Galaxy Rangers, it's like when you see these like robot cowboys and it's kind of incredible. And they just fire you up for watching these TV shows so much. Like, Jason the Wheel Warriors has got this amazing guitar track on there and everything. But one of my favourite intros are the ones that actually describe the premise of the show. So you've never seen the show before and it describes what's going to happen. And the next one we're going to be talking about, Dungeons and Dragons, it was incredible because it shows you the premise of the show and they got transported back to this other land. And then, a bit like Quantum Leap, they had to constantly try and get back home. But there'd always be one kid when the portal opened and you saw like modern times, there'd always be one kid who was stuck under a rock or somebody who was surrounded by like a demon or something like that. And spoiler alert, can you believe they never got back home? So get the tissues out everybody, here's the intro to Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey look, the Dungeons and Dragons ride!
Must have seen this cartoon so many times, but never actually played the game.
Give me a break.
I don't like this!
Might actually be illegal if you're a geek to say that.
Where are we?
Nice see Snarf there, just turned up.
Fear not, ranger. Barbarian, magician, thief.
Special powers, thief. What was about thieves in fancy films and TV shows and books? It was cool. I see Mumra just turn up as well from Thundercats.
That was Venger, the force of evil. I am
never got
Dungeon
one,
Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Just interrupted my viewing of the latest Ian Ogilvy Saint incarnation. But while we're here, talk about kind of a similar TV show in a lot of ways. One show I absolutely adore still to this day is Heart to Heart. I've heard there's rumblings that it's going to be coming back, but the intro was something else. Amazing Mark Snow music, really fast paced. Bonus points if you know what other famous TV intro Mark Snow was famous for. But it's great because it's like, it was more of a sort of adult TV show really. I think it was like aimed at like young kids, but I always used to love it because it got like, the guy was a bit like Bruce Wayne or Simon Templar. You got his gorgeous wife who could kick ass and fight and stuff. They had a dog named Freeway because he found him on a freeway. And the whole intro was narrated by Lionel Standy, the guy that played Cup in Transformers the movie. And I tell you what, if the intro to Heart doesn't affect you, you may just be a robot. Let's check it out.
This is my boss, Jonathan Hart, a self-made millionaire. He's quite a guy. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. She's one lady who knows how to take care of herself. By the way, my name is Max. I take care of both of them, which ain't easy. Because when they met, it was murder.
The last line of that intro is actually different in season 1. I think it's just a couple of words different. Anytime I see loads of these stunts, it always kind of reminds me of Stuntman Mike's character from Death Proof when he's talking about High Chaparral and all those old school TV shows. You don't see people skiing anymore in TV. I guess it was exotic back then. Oh, there's Freeway. Was he the last guy to smoke on a TV intro? Very well could be. And roller skating, what happened to roller skating? You can't do that anymore. That must be the Halloween episode. Apparently they're called ski dogs, not ski doos. It's with a woman, his wife. And there you go. We've been talking about what makes a good TV intro. We've even had a look at some of my favourites. But what are your favourite intros? From any decade, in any TV show, right from way back when to brand new stuff like Rick and Morty or whatever. And is Columbo the only TV show that doesn't have an intro that's really good? So yeah, I'd love to read your comments and your favourites and all that kind of stuff. But this is an open comment to Netflix. I don't know why it makes me so angry. You can make the skip intro button to fill the whole screen. You can even change your name to skip intro flicks. I ain't skipping the recaps, I ain't skipping the intro, and I'm going to watch them credits full screen whether you like it or not. And keep it locked.
Thanks for watching The Legends of Cherry Hill. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing.